lovely human. It's good to see you. I feel like my life has gotten a lot more colorful ever since I started adding more whimsy to my days and using my free time to do a fun hobby rather than reaching for my phone. It's just that realization that there are far more beautiful, creative, and fun ways to spend that time. And in today's vlog, I want you to join me for a cozy couple of days, introduce to you the hobbies I've been loving, maybe go on a fun side quest together, and share with you the ways that I whimsify, I know, not a real word, my life. So back in January, I made a 2026 punch card booklet, which just fell apart, but one of my goals is to make more handmade cards. And since Mother's Day is coming up, I thought it would be fun to make my mom a card using watercolors. Now, if you saw my last video, you know that watercolor painting is something that I've been really wanting to try this spring, and you're about to watch me be a complete beginner at this, so let's hope it goes well. Editing Bren's voice here. I forgot my mom watches all of my YouTube videos, so hi Mom, I know you're watching. Can you please skip this part of the video so your gift can stay a surprise? Okay, thank you, I love you, bye. I am making my mom a book-inspired card because books are a huge part of our relationship. She's really the one who made me fall in love with reading. Growing up, she would take me to the library and read to me in bed, always doing different voices for each character, which absolutely thrilled me as a child. And as I got older, it kind of became our thing in a different way. Like, I would read to her while she cooked or sewed, and I would do my best to create voices for each character like she used to do. Even now, we're still always sharing books with each other, recommending favorites, borrowing from each other's shelves. It's something that's always connected us. So here's the card. I also made her a bookmark, which will go perfectly with her gift of Book of the Month, who is also sponsoring this video. My mom is the kind of person who every year says she doesn't want or need anything, but I still wanted to give her something thoughtful. And since books are a huge part of our relationship, it just felt right to go the bookish route. So when Book of the Month reached out to me, I was super excited. They are a monthly book subscription that lets you choose from a curated selection of new releases each month, which I really like as a Mother's Day gift because it still feels thoughtful while taking away the pressure of trying to pick the perfect book for someone else. You can choose between a 3, 6, or 12-month membership, and they provide you with 3 different delivery options for that special gift. I also love how it introduces my mom to books she might not have found otherwise, while still giving her the freedom to choose what she is most excited to read. And it's one of those gifts that lasts more than just one day. It's something that she can look forward to over time. My mom never spoils herself with anything new, not even books, so I am really excited to give her this gift. If you're looking for a bookish gift to give this Mother's Day, I will have Book of the Month a link down below if you want to check them out. Thank you so much to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video, and thank you, lovely human, for watching. Now, let's get back to some hobbies. We are now in the home office and I'm gonna do some fun journaling today. Junk journaling has completely taken over my life, which I absolutely love. There have been so many occasions where I've completely lost track of time because that is how obsessed I am with this hobby. So here is my junk journal, which I finally decorated with stickers. And it's actual scraps of paper and junk that I use in this one. But to be honest, I haven't really been journaling in this notebook because I've been more focused on this one right here. Isn't it so cute and whimsical? I hesitate to call it a junk journal though. It's more of a scrapbook. It's very intentionally put together and curated and very personal, which is why I'm probably going to have to blur some of these pages because I do write more about my personal life in here. But I want to show you kind of the layout that I use. So I start with a whole month spread, and then in the next page I like to do a calendar and then sort of like a theme for the month and just kind of write about that. The next pages are just highlights from the month that I want to remember, like the Oscars, we had St. Patrick's Day, first day of spring, and in the end I like to do a little monthly recap. So today we are going to do the spread for April. But before we do that, I want to show you some of my favorite scrapbooking supplies, starting with my sticker books, which I am gathering right now for you here. Okay, so these are some of my favorite sticker books that I own. I really love the Ransom Note sticker books, especially this one right here. It has more of a medieval and vintage vibe to it, which I love. I also have this really cool Girlhood sticker book by Natasha Ahmed. She has the coolest stickers and I absolutely love them. Next, I have my Vintage Blossoms and Blooms sticker book, which is just a bunch of pretty flower stickers, which I really like. Perfect for springtime. I also have this cottagecore sticker book, which is also great for springtime. And oh my goodness, I absolutely love this one. It's just so nostalgic. It reminds me of being in kindergarten. Like, I loved kindergarten. That was a great time in my life. But just like the style of artwork just reminds me of my kindergarten classroom for some reason. So I don't know, I just think it's so cute. I'm definitely going to use this for my spread today. It also has some paper pages in the back, which are super cute. And speaking of paper, my favorite paper books are by Paper Love, and here are two that I have. I have this Enchanted Kingdom one, which I used a lot in wintertime to help me get through those cold months. And the one that I'm going to use for springtime is this Countryside Cute paper book. It has some of the prettiest pages. And my final must-have scrapbooking supplies include glue tape, a chunky Elmer's glue stick, and some scissors. I love using my husband's desk for junk journaling because it has a lot more space than my desk, but now I need to clean all of this up before he gets home. Hi, lovely human. So I thought it would be fun for you and I to go on a little side quest. And I feel like when some people think of side quests, they think of big adventures, but really a side quest is just doing something you normally wouldn't do, no matter how big or small it is. And today I feel like going on a low cost, low energy side quest. So I thought it would be fun to dress in a cute outfit and head over to downtown and just kind of explore the area and maybe even do a color walk. I've heard a lot about those. So I'm going to take my little digital camera to take some photos. I haven't decided what color I'm going to choose, but I think that would be super fun. Normally, my idea of a good time is just staying home and doing cozy hobbies. So this is really out of my comfort zone and I'm excited to try it out. Jasmine tea with a little bit of milk has been my go-to drink lately. Also, I am filming this on a partly cloudy day and I'm using natural sunlight, so the sun will be coming and going as it pleases, so if it gets dark at any point of the video, that is why. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to talk about whimsy and the ways that I add more of it into my life, but I'm not going to go through every single thing because I actually have a full video dedicated to that already, so if you want to check that out later, I'll have it linked down below. But I want to share with you just some of the ways that I've been adding whimsy to my life lately, and one thing that has been adding a lot of joy to my life is whimsifying my bedroom and ordinary things. Like recently, I decorated my closet with these gold star garlands that used to hang on my ceiling, but I had to remove them because we recently installed ceiling fans in our house. So now they decorate my closet, and it goes really well with the linen curtains that we bought. It just makes it look very magical. You may remember these from my last video, but I made some magnetic flowers to decorate my wall mirror, and it looks so pretty, and I'm honestly thinking of adding more. I used to keep my makeup in an ordinary makeup bag, but I felt like that was too boring, so I made myself a fairy-inspired makeup basket. It is so whimsical. I just used some fake moss and flowers and these little butterfly beads. For jewelry, I like to put my rings in this jar of crystals, and for my necklaces, I like using this tin container that I made to look like a pond, so it feels like you're reaching in the water and pulling out treasure. I just find that so whimsical. Going on whimsical walks have added so much color to my life. I love coming outside and visiting my neighbor's cat Bugs, who is just so adorable. She loves attention, but I'm pretty sure I'm the spare human because whenever I go walking outside with my husband, Bugs always goes to him first. But if it's just me, she's fine with that. Like, she'll still come up to me and ask for pets, but I'm pretty sure she prefers my husband. I hate being the spare human. That is my biggest fear. That is the only reason why I haven't gotten a cat yet, is because I don't want to be the spare human. I would literally cry. Anyway, back on topic. Whimsical walks are really fun because you never know who you're going to see. You might see cats, you might even see some ducks. This time of year, we have this duck couple who love coming to our neighborhood every spring, and they just kind of roam around and hang out. So whenever I see them on my walks, I make sure to have a bag of oats with me so that I can feed them. They're super sweet. There's also lots of bunnies, and it's super fun to spot them out during walks. The sky changing colors during sunset, bees drinking nectar from flowers, birds singing. There is just so much magic happening outdoors, and I just feel that whimsical walks are essential for a good quality of life. Listening to music is also one of my favorite ways to whimsify my life, and since it's spring, I've been listening to my spring playlist a lot, which is a little bit more on the softer side, and lately I've been wanting something a bit more upbeat and happy, something that makes me feel like I'm in a rom-com or chick flick. So I made a new Spotify playlist that is inspired by that. And the first song on that playlist is Perfect Days from Legally Blonde. It just feels like the perfect song to start your day to. So I will have that playlist along with my regular spring playlist linked down below if you want to listen to them. And the last thing that's been adding a lot more whimsy to my life is wearing colorful clothing. I feel like before my wardrobe was very neutral and dark tone, and I noticed that when I wear color, I feel a lot happier and joyful, and I honestly think it makes life more whimsical. So my closet is now filled with a bunch of color and fun patterns, and I really love it. So those are just some of the ways I've added whimsy to my life. Hopefully it gave you some ideas, and let me know what ways you whimsify your life. Today is another side quest day. I'm currently getting ready. I'm going to go over to a farmer's market, which is really cool. I've never been to one before, so I'm really excited to see what they have. Hi, lovely human. It is early in the morning, which is why I'm kind of whispering so I don't wake anyone up. but I thought it would be fun to start the day with some coloring before heading into work. So normally these are my go-to markers. These are the Crayola Super Tip markers, but today I'm going to be trying alcohol markers for the very first time, which I'm super excited about, but I'm kind of nervous about how it's going to turn out. So let me know in the comments if you have any best practices when it comes to using alcohol markers. All right, let's get coloring. It has been a really long day, so I'm really looking forward to just unwinding and relaxing before bed. Now, in the past, I would normally scroll on my phone before bed, and then for the longest time, I replaced that with reading, which has been really great. But lately, I've been obsessed with doing puzzles before bed. I normally do 1 page of Sudoku and 1 word search, and then I like to do a couple of rounds of Q-list. As you can see, this is my cute little setup. Now, if you don't know what Q-list is, it's basically a single player word game where you roll 12 dice and you need to use all 12 letters to make words that connect. And they have to at least be 3 letters long, and there can't be any proper nouns. It's super fun, especially if you love Scrabble or bananagrams. And I think what makes it addicting is the fact that not every roll is solvable. Like sometimes you'll have a couple of letters where you just can't fit them in, and so you just roll again until you get a perfect roll, and I am obsessed with getting perfect rolls. I am kind of embarrassed to admit how many hours I've spent playing this game. It is really so much fun. I love how portable it is. It's perfect travel size, and I also love carrying around the official Scrabble Player's Dictionary, so that way if there's a word that I'm unsure of, I can just look it up in the book rather than going on my phone. So that's what I'm going to be doing this evening, and I think this is the perfect place to end today's vlog. I hope you enjoyed going on side quests with me and seeing all the hobbies that have replaced my screen time. I would love to know what hobbies or things you've been doing to replace your screen time. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I appreciate it. And as always, I appreciate you.